Hi, I'm Debbie and welcome to Book and Bujo and welcome to my new bookshelves. So I got my bookshelves done and I'm going to fill them up and see what I think. I have a feeling I will rearrange a few times before I come to my final liking of how I have everything set up. But here is the first iteration of setting up my bookshelves. So on this wall here, we are getting a Murphy bed, and that comes in a couple weeks. And then here, where my bookcases with all my books were, we ended up getting some IKEA bookcases with the little corner bookcase. So that's the centerpiece there. We have to do some work on the baseboards for everything to fit in there, but because our baseboards are really high. But I'm very excited to get that put together, and hopefully that will be done fairly soon, and I will have lots of room to start building my library back up a little bit. And we also got some new carpet. Very excited. It's super soft and squishy. All right, so we're still waiting for the wall bed to come in. That should come in a couple of days. But I started filling up my bookcases. There's going to be a lot of empty spaces because I have a lot more shelves than I do books, which is great. That means there's plenty of room for me to get more books. So we'll start down here at the bottom. And here we have Walter's bed. Then we have like my old bullet journals and morning pages, reading journals, and then these are some empty boxes for the journals I'm currently using. Down here are kind of some of my classics. So I have poems, I've got Gone with the Wind, Phantom of the Opera, Pollyanna, Christmas carols down there. And then I have my kids' books. These are some old journals and menus. So I plan out my meals for every week. So it's my meal planning pages. And then a bunch of folders that have recipes and poems and some other things like that. I'm waiting on for some items to come in so I can adhere my fairy lights to the bookcases. So it's just kind of hanging out there for now. I have some miscellaneous books. So one book here that just doesn't fit on any other shelf because it's super tall. I have some herbal and essential oil books. And I have just some couple of fun shelves that just have some of my knick-knacky things on it. And then over here are a bunch of my cookbooks. And again, have a blanket. I'll probably put a couple blankets on here actually, and some more of my fairy lights I'm waiting to put up there, and some of the other cookbooks that didn't fit on this shelf. And then these coasters came with my Of Blood and Fire book from Broken Binding, and then this is an award I got when I was in high school. I got the John Philip Sousa Award. And then my Star Wars ornaments, a couple other knick-knacky things. More fairy lights. And then these are some of the books I have not read yet that I need to get to. And these are my favorite books, some of my favorites, or the most beautiful books that I have. And I got these really awesome bookends from my aunt and uncle for Christmas a couple years ago. Some more of my very pretty and amazing books. And this one is kind of an interesting one. So I found out after the fact. So I got it for Christmas one year, and it was probably close to June when I finally read it. And it's one of the editions that have the mismatched pages. So it gets to like page 260 or something like that, and then it just repeats almost 100 pages, and so you're missing like 100 pages of the book. And they knew that was a thing, but I didn't realize it. And you could have sent the book back and got a regular copy of it, but at that time it was too late, so I just got a funky book. And then I have a couple more kitschy things, and these are actually my teeth, which is kind of fun. My dentist gave me a model of my teeth, which is totally random, but it works great for Halloween. And then here I have some of my Bibles and Christian authors, devotionals, and things like that on these two shelves here. Over here I have my bows, which I still need to plug this in, so I have my clock and everything. And then I have some family up there. This one is our previous dog. This is Dax, and she was with us for 13 years before she passed away. And then we have some non-fiction books up here. These ones I have not read yet. These ones I have. Some more awards. This was the Employee of the Year award. This one was one I got when I was in high school again, and I got Best Supporting Actress. And then this one I got, it's another award for work, and it was for the Health and Wellness Award. And then again, back to the devotionals. And then up here I have at the top are my series. So I have like C.S. Lewis, the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe series, my Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. I have the Harry Potter series. I have the Land of Stories series. And then again, previous job I had, I helped with the remodel of the building, and so that's my hard hat from that. And then I have my Rick Riordan series. Most of the ones I have recorded not on my Kindle, but I do have quite a few of them right up here. And then I have my Jeanette Oak books, which I have quite a few of those. And then these are historical romance from when I was in high school, and they are super fun. I never read the entire series because, like, this is book 1, but this is book like 32. Yeah, I never really got to all of them, but they were fun. So that is my bookshelf tour, and I am waiting on probably about 3 or 4, possibly I think 4 different Kickstarter books that I can't wait to get in. And I love the black background we did for this one, and then the darker gray. I think it just adds just a little something, and it goes well with my curtains too. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me for my bookshelf tour, and let me know what you think the best way to stick fairy lights to IKEA Billy bookcases is. I would love to find out your opinions on that and help me out a little bit. And until next time, keep reading.